Hello friends, I am Umesh Prajapati, PGT English, KV number 1, KV number 1 Saga. Today I am going to discuss about advertisement writing. It is an important writing skill and important question for class 12th students also. Many times this question is asked in CBSE board examination for 4 marks under thought composition. So advertisement writing, before we discuss the skill of advertisement writing, we must know what is an advertisement. An advertisement is a public notice or public announcement, we can say, made through a popular medium like newspapers, magazines, television, radio, and the cinema. An advertisement may be displayed on a placard as well. It is non-personal, oral, or visual message regarding a product, a service, or an idea. So the last line makes it quite clear. It is non-personal. It is non-personal, oral or visual message may be regarding a product, as we see the advertisement in electronic media. So, but writing skill, because we are going to discuss about writing skills, so it is about print media, not electronic media. Now, second thing is the purpose. What's the purpose of writing advertisement? So we will discuss the purpose of writing advertisement also. Advertisement attracts immediate attention of public. In order to attract the attention of the public, the advertisements are published. It's a very potent tool. It's a very potent tool for promoting sales or services. It is used to influence the minds, tastes, and even motives of the masses. Remember, an advertisement is a play of words. It must be very attractive to catch the eye of the reader. So, it has become quite clear now what's the purpose of an advertisement and what is an advertisement. Unlike notices, advertisement does not have a fixed target group. Okay, it is open for all, as the definition of advertisement refers, that it is a public announcement or public notice. So it is open for all, offering services or buying and selling property, goods, etc., or providing information about missing persons or objects. After discussing about the purpose of the advertisement and the definition of advertisement, we must know the kinds of advertisements. So there are two kinds of advertisement: classified and display. One is classified, other one is display advertisement. Display advertisements are also known as commercial advertisement. They are also known as commercial advertisement. But today we are going to discuss only about the classified advertisement. Display advertisement or commercial advertisement we shall discuss in some other class. So before we discuss about the classified advertisement, writing skill of the classified advertisement, we must see it as per the examination point of view. The breakup of 4 marks. It is a short composition asked for 4 marks in CBSE board examination. So 4 marks, the breakup of the 4 marks for the question on advertisement writing as per CBSE guidelines. The one mark is for format or for heading that we write or we award for the classified advertisement. Second one is content. Content, that means the body part of the advertisement writing, it carries 2 marks. And third component is expression, and this carries 1 mark. And in this way, total 4 marks are there for advertisement writing. Now we have already discussed that there are two kinds of advertisement: classified and commercial or display advertisement. And we are going to discuss about classified advertisement. Classified advertisement is classified advertisement is written by an employer who is seeking for the services of a person in his organization, or to sell, purchase, or to give to rent any property, or for many other purposes. There are so many purposes of writing a classified advertisement. So certain advertisement, classified advertisement, and the purpose we shall discuss in this scenario. We shall discuss certain purposes of the classified advertisement also. Purposes of the classified advertisement, we will discuss the purpose and the kinds of advertisement. Classified advertisement. Classified advertisement. A classified advertisement, as we have already discussed, written by an employer who is looking for the services of a person in his organization, or to sell, purchase, rent any property, or for many other purposes. First of all, we shall see the advertisement and then the purpose. So, first one is situation vacant. Situation vacant. The advertisement is drafted by an employer. Drafted by an employer who is looking for the services of a person in his organization or company. Second one is situation wanted. Situation vacant and situation wanted. These two are important kind of classified advertisement, and they are just opposite to each other. The previous one, that means the situation vacant, is drafted by an employer who is looking for the services of a person in his organization or company, whereas situation wanted is written by someone seeking for a particular job. So they are just opposite to each other in nature, whereas the matter that is selected will also vary accordingly. Now third one is for sale. For sale is written by an attempt to sell property, assets, goods, etc. Next, just opposite for sale is for purchase, when someone wants to purchase any property. And there for sale, when someone wants to sell the property, assets, or good. To let, this is written by a person who wants to let out flat or house. Accommodation wanted. Accommodation wanted, written by the ones looking for a place for accommodation. So to let and accommodation, they are just opposite to each other. Then matrimonials, written by looking for prospective marriage candidates. And missing is written in case any object, person, or pet goes missing, giving descriptive details in the same for the same. Now we shall discuss certain tips for writing classified advertisement. Tips for writing classified advertisement. First and foremost important thing for writing an advertisement is that the title of the advertisement, that is foremost important thing in classified advertisement. And very often we commit mistake in this particular condition only, because we fail to understand under which category this particular classified advertisement will be written. So clearly, first important point is that clearly state the category at the top. Clearly state the category at the top. For example, for sale to let, accommodation wanted, or situation vacant, or situation wanted, for sale, for purchase, whatever it is, that should be mentioned clearly. That should be mentioned clearly at the top in bold letters. In bold letters, it should be written as we have seen already. In bold letters, it should be written as it is written in example also. Give all necessary details in point using commas. Second important point in writing classified advertisement is that the necessary details should be written in point using commas, not the sentences. So this makes quite clear that we must avoid writing full sentences and use phrases only for writing the classified advertisement. Third important point is be brief and give only significant information, because word limit is already fixed. We have to complete the classified advertisement in just only 50 words, so we must be careful about the words we are using. So only significant information should be given in the classified advertisement which we are writing. Fourth important point is that should be worded beautifully and tastefully. Beautifully and tastefully, that means word selection should be word selection should be very good and impressive, and we should be very careful while selecting the words to describe the property, or to while talking about the qualifications required in a person to be appointed for any particular post. So that should be very attractive for the people. Now language, fifth important point is language. Language should not be very complex and lengthy. Language should be simple, very simple words should be used and should be concise. Sixth important thing we are going to discuss, and it is very very important in classified advertisement, that the matter should be inside a box. The entire matter should be put inside a box, rectangular box preferably. Next one is must have contact address, name and telephone number. This should be mentioned in classified advertisement. Probably all these information would be given in the question itself. If it is not given in the question, then you have to use your imagination for writing like contact address, name and telephone number, and should be quite common. Okay. Next important thing is never to be too lengthy. That means classified advertisement should not be lengthy, as we have already talked about the word limit. In short composition, the word limit matters a lot. So we have to be very careful about the word limit. In very short, we have to describe most of the things related to the property or about the qualification of the person to whom we want to employ in our organization or company. need not be incomplete sentences. This is again stressed here, as we have already talked. Full sentences should not be used, only phrases and should be used with commas to describe or to give the description or details of the property or the qualifications of a person to whom we are going to appoint. So complete sentences should be avoided. In at most three or four sentences, this classified advertisement should be completed. One more thing is that you can add email address also besides writing all these things. In addition to that, you may add email address also as per the as per the requirement, like add contact address, name and telephone number you will write, mobile number you will write. But apart from these, you can write email address also, on which the buyers or the interested candidates may contact you. So these are certain tips that you should follow while writing a classified advertisement. Now we shall see some other things related to the classified advertisement. Now, because we have already talked about the classified advertisement, and it's not only about situation vacant or situation wanted, that means about the person, but about the property also. Commerce, because if we want to let out a portion of our house or flat or bungalows on rent, then under to let column the advertisement will be written. If we want an accommodation, then accommodation wanted, under that column the classified advertisement will be written. So it's about property. For sale or for purchase is also about the property that we are going to sell or we are going to purchase. So about property, when we are writing any classified advertisement, we have to keep certain things in our mind that we are going to discuss. First important thing is details of kind of house. What kind of house it is that we are going to let out, or we are going to sell, or we like to purchase, or we like to have it on rent. So that details should be there. Flat or plot or independent house, what kind of that house is, that should be mentioned clearly. Second one is about the location of the property, where it is located, the house or the flat or the bungalow or the villa, where it is located, like near airport, shopping center, hospital, railway station, bus stop, wherever it is, so that the people will get attracted to purchase or to take it on rent. Okay, now kind of area or the colony should also be described. The nearby, the people or the atmosphere of the neighborhood should also be mentioned. Details of number of rooms, kitchen, garages, lawn, etc. should also be mentioned. Use adjectives. Adjectives should be used to describe the property or the house, like airy, furnished, newly built, fitted with modern gadgets. In the end, contact address, telephone number should be given. Email address can also be given, as we have already discussed. Apart from the contact address and contact number, that is mobile number, you may give your email address also, on which the interested candidates or the interested people may contact you. So after having discussed all the important points related to the classified advertisement, we will see some examples of the classified advertisement. First one is for property for sale. Property for sale. Property for sale, the ground floor of a newly constructed house in Mohammadi Lines, Hyderabad, is available for sale. So here you see in the first line the description of the house is given, which is available for sale. So ground floor, newly constructed in Muhammadi Lines, Hyderabad, the place, location, everything is mentioned there. So in first sentence you have to mention the kind of the house and the location of the property. Second sentence you see that the commas are used and used to describe the house. The living space includes 3 bedrooms with attached bathrooms, a drawing cum dining, and a spacious kitchen. So in second sentence, almost all the description, physical description of the house has been given. Now you see the third sentence. It is centrally located. Location, about the location. Location has been described in the third sentence. It is centrally located, close to the main market and airport. That means what are the plus points with that particular property that has also been, that also have been mentioned. Now expected cost. Now cost also has been mentioned here. Expected cost rupees 7 lakhs, negotiable. It is negotiable also, and those interested please contact K Isaac 7 Muhammadi Lines, Hyderabad, or dial 7747432. So this is the contact number on which the people may contact. So this is all about the advertisement written for a property for sale. So property for sale, this is one fine example. Within 4 or 5 sentences it has been completed, and it could be more concise and precise, but this is one sample that you that could be useful for you also. Now about besides property, the for sale, for purchase, could also be about vehicles. Vehicles we want to sell or we want to purchase, that could also be about the vehicles. So it's something different. Some differences are there between vehicles and property, so their description would be different. Accordingly the description will also be different. When we write about vehicles, we must mention the model, number of the vehicle, year of manufacturing, mileage, and color that we should mention. Mileage and color, single hand drive-in, good condition, may invite for test drive also, accessories, new seat covers, new mats, stereo, etc., papers and insurance details. So these are the important points when we write any classified advertisement related to vehicles. It could be for sale also, it could be for purchase also. One example we will see, and it will become quite clear for you how it should be written. Sample for vehicles. A 2000 vehicles you may write at the top. You may also write for sale or for purchase, whatever the purpose of writing this advertisement is, that could be written at the top. It is vehicles. Vehicle also you can write for sale, for purchase, accordingly, whatever the purpose is. Otherwise you may write vehicles. Now a 2003 models. First of all you have to mention the model. If it is about the vehicle, then in the very beginning you have to describe the model, thereafter the color and the brand, like light blue Santro. Light blue Santro, the color and the name of the car has also been mentioned. Only 12,000 kilometer driving. It is only 12,000 kilometer driving, in good condition, is available for sale. So this in the first sentence, model, color, and condition, and the distance that it has been driven, that also has been mentioned. Too many things have been mentioned, described in the First sentence, single hand driven, another feature that may attract the buyers to purchase the thing, that is single hand driven, pioneer music system, excellent mileage, new tires and seat covers, fully insured, can test drive on any weekend. That means you have invited for the test drive also. Now the price, expected price rupees 2.85 lakhs. Only genuine buyers may contact Gaurav Singh, OAF, NO, Enclave, Swarka, New Delhi, or dial 287909000. So this is about the vehicles. Email address also you could have mentioned. If you wish, you can mention. Otherwise, no need to mention the email address. This is sufficient. According to question only, you have to write the address, not by your imagination. If it is not given in the question, then only you can use your imagination. Another example that we may see of for sale also. Next we shall go to the matrimonials column. Matrimonials column, certain things we have to keep in our mind for matrimonials, like bride or bridegroom wanted for. This will be the opening sentence about bride or bridegroom wanted for. Physical description should also be mentioned, like age, height and appearance. Education, graduate, postgraduate, MPhil, whatever the education is, that should also be mentioned. Profession, for example, working in a reputed company, or a lawyer, or a teacher, or professor, whatever the profession is, that should be mentioned in the classified advertisement written for matrimonials. Income, drawing a 5-figure salary. So these are the word that makes the language impressive, like drawing a 5-figure salary, not by giving exact amount. Caste, religion, for example, Brahmin, Sikhs, caste, family, whatever it is, that should also be mentioned according to the tradition, Indian tradition. Now, contact address, usually post box number of the newspaper is given. Contact address, in contact address, generally the post box number of the newspaper is given through the newspaper in which this advertisement is published. The interested people will contact you. Now, one sample is written here of the matrimonials, sample matrimonials. Bride wanted. Bride wanted is the heading of this classified advertisement, or simply matrimonials, or wanted a suitable match, like that the heading could be given. Now, status, alliance invited from a highly respectable family with beautiful and absolutely handsome girl for a tall, fair and handsome Goel boy. 177 centimeters. This is 24 is age, and 177 is the height of the the height. So age and height should be mentioned, as the age of the boy is 24 and height is 177 centimeters. Graduate, this is qualification, well settled, owning a small scale factory in Parwanu, Himachal Pradesh. So qualification is mentioned, and thereafter the profession is also mentioned, with no liability. Father chief executive in a multinational company, only sister married, horoscope must. These are other things, additional things that have been added there. Post box 143752 LHT, New Delhi 11001. So this is all about the matrimonials that we should write. These are the things that should be included in a matrimonial classified advertisement. Now, situation vacant. This is very common and frequently asked in examination and is very important for the students. Situation vacant. Generally, these advertisements are written when we want to employ someone in our company or in organization or in any institution. If any post is lying vacant, then we invite applications to fill the post, and we look for a suitable candidate for that post. So, certain things are there that should be kept in mind while writing classified advertisement under the column situation vacant. Situation vacant, the heading should be written in the bold letters as is mentioned at the top of the box. Name of post being advertised or the company name. This is important thing that we must mention in the very beginning, the post which is being advertised and name of the company in which the post is lying vacant. Second important thing is educational qualification and experience required in the candidate. The qualification should also be mentioned clearly. If we require experience, then it should also be mentioned. Nature of job demands, what the job demands are there. Accordingly, certain additional qualification can also be mentioned, like knowledge of computers, spoken English, uh, like that can be added. Personality requisites like smart, well tuned out, these should also be included. Time limit within to apply. Uh, time limit uh, uh, Time limit allowed to for applying for the post should also be mentioned in the advertisement. Salary offered and contact address. Salary, that is also important and important component of classified advertisement, and that should be mentioned. In the end, you have to mention the contact address to which the candidates who are interested to apply for the post may contact you. Now this is a sample advertisement written for situation vacant. Situation vacant, Vasant International School. In the at the top, situation vacant is written. That is the title of the classified advertisement with bold letters. It is written, and you see it is written in a box also. Vasant International School. The name of the organization is mentioned in the very beginning. Requires a smart young receptionist possessing excellent spoken English and pleasing personality. So the requisite qualification or the traits required in the candidate have also been mentioned. Smart young receptionist possessing excellent spoken English and pleasing personality, working knowledge of computers essential, excellent salary and prospects for deserving. Salary and prospects have also been mentioned. Only eligible may come for a walk-in interview along with testimonials at 10 a.m. on 18th August 2020 to Vasant International School, Vasant Kunj, New Delhi. So everything is mentioned. Time limit has also been mentioned. The time of the interview has also been mentioned, and about testimonials have also been mentioned. So it's a complete uh, complete classified advertisement to be written under situation vacant. uh, the other one are about the other one is about pets and kennels. Pets goes missing or you want to sell about those things also can be mentioned, like breed, number of pets, color, bloodline, whether male or female, age, details of inoculation, price expected, asking genuine buyers to contact, giving contact address and telephone number. Now one example is also given, like of the canal. Larstein Canal, Patiala offers unique, outstanding and Labrador, heavy-headed Labrador, uh, heavy-headed Labrador pups, Doberman, German Shepherd, Pomeranian dog, stud, and pups for sale. Breeder may contact Sooth Farms, 7th Milestone, Patiala, phone number 0175 288 635. So, like that, it is for the selling of the kennel. Now, missing persons. About missing person, also the classified advertisement are written. When we write classified advertisement for missing persons, then certain things we should keep in our mind, like name, age, and sex of child, person, date since when missing, build, height, complexion, color of hair, eyes, etc. Specify when and where he or she last seen, in which colors, any particular identification marks, indicate reward or contact name and address. So, example of missing person is also given. The heading will be missing person. Now description will be written like this: 5-year-old boy, age has been mentioned. Physical description like fair complexion, short mole on left cheek, that is the identification mark, missing since 4th June 2020. When he is missing, that is also mentioned. Last seen near Dholakua at 5 p.m. The time and the place where he was seen last. Wearing white shirt and blue pants, that means the attire in which he was in the when he was last seen. Informer will be rewarded handsomely. Handsome reward will be given for the yes, for sale. For sale, we have already discussed about the sale of the property. This particular topic we are going to take for the goods. Suppose if we want to sell any goods or assets, in that case, the category to which this classified advertisement uh, would be published in newspaper would also be for sale. We have to keep certain things in mind while writing this advertisement for goods or for assets, like item name, brand name, and year of manufacturing, general condition, mention the reasonable price that you are selling it at, may give the reason for sale, maybe going abroad or something like that, contact address, telephone number, also indicate the day on which to contact. Now see, one sample is also written here for you for sale. The title of the classified advertisement: white Samsung refrigerator, name of the goods to be sold, model, serial number SR32 EMB, and Samsung TV 24 inches model 3804 are available for sale at very attractive prices. Both items are scratch free, near new, still are under warranty. Reason for sale: owner going abroad. The reason why the person is selling, those things have also been given. Interested, please contact Ramit Roy, 42, Saket, New Delhi, or dial 263 53214. This is all about the classified advertisement. I hope this video lesson would be helpful for you. With this, certain practice exercises are also given. You may attempt these questions to see whether you are able to write the classified advertisement properly or not. Thank you very much for watching this video lesson. Thank you.